might recognize this area, or you might not. Uh, Sitting outside the office, which we all miss tremendously. We all miss that normalcy. We all miss the grind from home, from our other home, not from the home we're in now. And I was driving by, and there was this another Zoom call. And before I made a video called Zoomed Out, but and I am totally zoomed out, tired of Zooms. But this one caught me, and I wanted to share with you what it was. Save you guys the 45 minutes. And basically, what I'm doing is some of these Zooms I have in the background. A good friend of mine, George Herrera, when he used to be MCA, he used to have these webinars in the background while he was working, and I had no idea how he would be able to focus on his work and have this stuff in the background. And it's like learning through osmosis, right? I always had to pay attention, have the video, watch it, listen to what they were saying, internalize it. But I'm getting more into, sorry, Gary Keller, but multitasking, focusing on my one thing, but having these webinars in the background, because there's just that one thing that Lou told me a long time ago. He said to never stop going to classes. Holly, when I first got into the business, she said, and this was when she was 25 years in, she said that the one mistake that everyone does in real estate is that they stop learning. And that's something that I'm very proud of with this company, that we don't stop learning. We encourage it. And this one webinar, going back to what Lou taught me, was from every little webinar, every Zoom that we're on, every chance that we have to learn something, every class that's taught in the Market Center or now on Zoom, with International Holds or KW Connect for Pivot, if you get one thing out of each one of these, you can benefit greatly, right? One thing could really change your life, could change your career. And I think that something that they said today really resonated with me. And so apparently it was like the top, 200 agents or whatever it was, sitting with Gary Keller. And Gary Keller to me is the pinnacle of real estate, right? I've never heard anyone as revolutionary, as game-changing, as forward-thinking as this man. His mantra that he tries to instill in everyone is to fail forward, right? And today, one of the agents got really hit close to home, and it was that a lot of people are feeling this desperation of returning to normalcy, returning to the new normal. Just like me, I want to get out there. I want to start sitting with clients face to face, having them love me, having them know that I'm the best in the business, having the knowledge of their situation, their circumstance, to really knock it out of the park, and for them to see me face to face and know that I'm the agent that they should choose, right? And what was said was that we're all in this hurry to get back there, but what we need to realize is that we are in a time where we need to reinvent the way we do business. And the cool thing is that we're in a company that encourages that. It's been encouraging that. They've been telling us for weeks to have care calls with our database. They've been talking for weeks about how we should be implementing new things in our business, how we should be educating ourselves on every aspect of what's going on being the resource, on having, let's say, for example, today Ann-Margaret Carrozza was on elder law, right? Lou said, let's not practice law. We have a knowledge base that we got today, and now let's tell these clients that might be in that situation, you need to protect your assets. Here's a great resource. Reach out to Ann-Margaret Carrozza, or to one of our vendors, or to one of our lenders, to the deep cleaning people that we've had on. All these different people, we can be the resource to that, and that is game-changing by itself. But what we our rush to get back can't be the main thing driving us, guys. We really need to redefine our business. We need to reinvent the way we do business. And tech has always been the way. You guys have been part of this company where we've switched to a tech company that does real estate. You know that I'm very passionate about it. You know that I'm teaching 3 days a week. It used to be every day. I know that some of you guys get overwhelmed, and that's why the videos that I promised that they're getting made. I just have to edit them because there's no reason for you to go through 45 minutes of me talking and not get the juice, the most important parts of everything, right? So I'm working on that for you, I promise. But as long as you get one thing, right? So the one thing that I got was that we have to, right now, we have to act as if we were in an emergency room. And in an emergency room, there's urgency and there are emergencies, right? So urgency is something that needs to be taken care of right away or as soon as possible. Emergency is it needs to be taken care of now. So what we need to do is, as real estate agents, as real estate professionals, we need to realize that we need to change the way we're playing the game now, today. We can't be like, oh, I wish it was yesterday. We need to be reaching out to our clients now. And what I said in another video was now we can do more than just say, hey, how are you? Is there anything I can take care of? We have to repackage our message, is what they say. And to repackage our message at the end of the call, after saying, how are you? How's the family? Is there anything that I can do for you? The quote at the end was, instead of asking, do you know of anyone, or who do you know that is looking to buy or sell in the next 3 months or 6 months, a year, whatever it is, it's, before I let you go, I just want to ask you one more time, is there anyone that you care about that I might be able to help? I didn't say real estate, but I'm a real estate agent, so that's implied. And it's something that they can get out of that message without you having to feel, dirty or grimy or slimy or however you're feeling about making these calls. So I thought that was very powerful. I thought that the fact that we need to act now, we can't wait, we can't, the other thing that I heard was about this being a short-term problem, it needs a short-term solution. We can't just sit here and think about how we need to rethink our entire business model and revamp our operations manual and our systems from scratch and all these things. We need to implement something today. We need to do something now. We need to do, whether it's send a video like I do. I'm tripling, quadrupling down on content. I'm making stuff. You guys see my face on here all day, every day. You'll see me on LinkedIn, you'll see me on Twitter, you'll see me on Instagram, you'll see me on YouTube, you'll see me on Facebook. That's where I'm focused on. That's a big part of what I'm focused on. It's something that I always said while I was doing regular business, like that I needed to put more time in and do right? And now I have the time, but I also have a strong desire to help as many people as I can out there. And one of the biggest ways that we can leverage ourselves is to make content, make these videos, which you don't even have to edit. Look, this just fell, and I promise you, I'm not editing that. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm shooting it up to where it needs to go. It's going to Facebook or wherever it's going to go, just kind of focus on that. Don't just wait. Don't sit here waiting for the new norm or waiting for a return to normalcy. We need to be doing stuff now. And by stuff, whatever it is in your business, honestly, if I were you and I wasn't sure what that one thing would be, I would reach out to Lou. I would send him a Facebook message or email him or call him. I would do the same thing to Gloria or anyone else on our leadership. This is for Bayside, for Jackson Heights, Lou, Shamir, any of the ALC in both market centers, Jess, Christina, Alex, Lisa, Jeanette, Evelyn. Reach out to somebody in leadership. I would definitely start with the people that have been in the business for a very long time. Like I said, no one's been through this exact situation, but I guarantee you, 2 heads are better than 1. So if you want to implement something in your business but you're not sure what to do, definitely reach out. Keep watching these videos. I'll keep throwing out what I digest. I think what I'm going to do is I might start a series where I'm watching stuff all day, every day. You guys don't have to follow the same way that I'm doing it. And what I'll do is I'll kind of do like a week update or something, showing you guys what I learned that week. If there's something actionable, maybe make it bite-sized. I want to stick to not always doing 30-minute videos, but I always feel inspired lately. It's just we can either sit down and or lay down and cry and you know feel like the world is over, or we can recreate our own world and make it into whatever we want it to be, right? I know that some of you guys, you're seeing agents here in our offices putting contracts together, deals together, and you're like, how can I do that? And my number one thing is, have you reached out to those agents and asked them how they made that happen? Just to shout you guys out. Antonella, I just saw you had a new listing with Dylan. Congratulations. Dylan, I saw that you had an under contract or a deal or a closing. Evans, you just closed a couple deals. This is just from memory. Lula Sala, under contract, closed. Pay attention to what's going on in the office, in our market center, and reach out to those people, man. They are willing to share. We're in a company that is very family oriented, very team oriented, and I know that my message is a little more rough cut than most of the people that talk on here, but it seems like you guys appreciate it, and I'm just going to keep doing this and keep sharing with you guys as I learn, as I'm dealing with my journey. And like I said before, this is keeping my sanity, doing this for you guys and for myself, listening to myself talk. I'm hyping myself up. I'm getting energized. Please guys, hit me up if you have questions. Hit me up in the comment section. Please, you guys, both of you guys, both offices. I need you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, KW Landmark and KW Landmark 2. I need you to subscribe. You hit the little icon that says subscribe, then you're going to hit a bell. The bell will notify you. I need you guys, everyone on here, to download the YouTube app onto your phones. You guys will be able to listen to these videos from YouTube. You won't have to search too far. I'm going to make playlists on there along with the rest of our staff to help you with different things that I see. I've been putting stuff on there from like Cody Gibson, Ben Kinney, all these different resources and places. And I know that I tell you guys to search Facebook, and I know some of you guys do and some of you guys don't. Command Your Conversion, go to that group, become a part of it. Pivot, the Bold group, get in there, become a member. You don't know how to do it? All you do is go to facebook.com, and in the little search box, type in those words: Command Your Conversion, Lab Coat Agents, Objections, I forgot what it was. Aaron Wittenstein, look for his group, and just look for all these groups and look in there and see what the people are doing. People are sharing stuff from all around the world, guys, all around the world. But at the very least, if you guys think that that's way too overwhelming, the YouTube channels are going to be priceless for you, because I'm only going to be putting, or we are only going to be putting, content on there that is going to be useful for you. Whether it's going to be the little KW Command shorts, whether it's going to be some videos from what you can do with Command, what's new with Command, what's new with lead gen, what new tactics, strategies, and stuff are working with people. Some of the older stuff that just amps you up. Look up Cody Gibson, look up Craig Rieger, look up Ben Kinney, look up Chris Suarez. Look into joining things like Keller Williams Young Professionals. Just get involved, get in there. And if you guys aren't using KW Connect, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. I mean, people are uploading stuff on there left and right, and as I just said that, I'm going to be posting this on there too. All right, so just stick with us, stick in there. Don't just put your head in the sand. Don't wait for the timer to run up, to run out. Today's the day. Today it's either one day or it's day one. You choose. Peace.